It wants to hire more firefighters, but they are asking for help from taxpayers. And News 9's Nick Robinson in point with how residents there feel about the potential increase and why city officials say it would go a long way.
City leaders in Stevens Point are asking residents for an increase in the tax levy in order to hire more firefighters. And the folks that lived here weighed in on how they feel. Gene Watkins is a resident of Stevens Point, one of thousands who would see an increase in their taxes if the referendum passed. But city leaders say it would only be an increase of $42 per every $100,000 of a home's value. She said she's in favor of the referendum because it will help the fire department continue to do what they do best.
Because it seems that there's a need, and I think, yes, I agree with providing these services, and I think they have to be paid for.
Fire Chief J.B. Moody says they haven't been able to grow their staff since the 1980s, but the amount of calls they get per year has more than doubled, causing burnout with the current staff.
So when you run those comparable numbers, just under 2,000 versus over 5,500 calls for service, and over a 40-year time period with no change in staffing, that's significant.
If it passes, Moody says they would be able to hire 9 new firefighters, and the goal would be to place 3 on each shift. Mayor Mike Wiesa says it would go a long way to keep the community safe.
You have to have someone who runs the truck, someone who oversees the operation, someone and a partner go up on the roof to vent it, someone and a partner go in. So at the very least, you need 4 or 5 people before you can start addressing the fire.
Wiesa and Moody both said that if the residents vote yes, they would start getting to work on hiring those firefighters and getting them on the streets by the middle of next year. Election Day is November 5th, and all registered voters in the city can vote on the referendum. In Stevens Point, Nick Robinson, News 9, WAOW.